We have too much clothes, not enough floor.
The old fixtures in our department.
Slow elevators.
Elevators.
The decrepit freight elevators.
My orange chairs in my office.
The alley. That alley smells really bad. You get lost in all the little nooks and crannies.
There's a bunch of pipes and some weird
My orange
spots.
chairs
The
in my
decrepit
office.
freight
That alley
elevators.
smells really bad.
Too much
You
clothes.
get
Not
lost in
enough
all the
fixtures
The
little
decrepit freight
That
elevators.
alley smells really bad.
And 1998 is going to be a busy year for Nordstrom.
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 The Nordstrom flagship store, a new downtown Nordstrom store. Nordstrom got the keys to the old building yesterday.
This is, where we want to be, where we want to build.
This will become the new Nordstrom flagship store.
This store is going to probably be the finest store of its kind in the world. Spent over $1 million on just patching and redoing the terracotta, the existing terracotta. If you look at this building now, it is what the old building was, architecturally.
This project alone is the single largest investment the company's ever made. We're working in here 24 hours a day. This is the biggest project in our company's history. We wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't our hometown.
This will be the home of a Nordstrom spa. Shoppers will be able to come here and get a manicure or a massage. But aside from all that, business analysts say this has done a great deal to massage the future of business in this part of downtown Seattle.
We're halfway there. It's the first time we've had all our men's stuff on one floor. The size of them are spectacular. We have built two big aquariums that circle two big posts in the children's department, and we will have some spectacular fish in those aquariums, and I think it'll be a great thing for kids and their families to come see.
We did 331 tiles, which are all hand-painted by children.
As a project through the aquarium, school children have done this, and we have put them in our floor, in our marble floors. The cosmetic department is absolutely state-of-the-art, the open cell, and the casework down there is the most beautiful casework I've ever seen.
legs have it. Giant balloon legs took shape this morning on top of the new Nordstrom
The legs
building.
are 55 feet long and took 2,000 yards of nylon and 8 miles of thread to make.
Welcome to the Keys of the Store contest.
Great weather for a treasure hunt.
Yeah, I'm going to be one of the keys, I hope.
Well, I'll enter and then hand it in. Thought fat chance, and when I get drawn, I was so excited I could hardly stand it. Figuring out the clues.
I've been studying for 2 weeks.
We're going to go out and have fun.
I just asked him and he went, okay, it sounds fun.
We want to win.
2, 1, see ya!
Yeah, we were given this opportunity to kind of work off our wives' bill at Nordstrom, so we took advantage.
We're indentured slaves for what, another 20 years?
Nearly 400 people scoured the streets of Seattle today. They tested their knowledge of Nordstrom trivia to find keys to open the new store in August.
This was harder than I thought.
It's a history lesson.
Oh, this is in Pioneer Square.
Let's try.
You're out of here.
Oh my gosh. What did I do? Oh my gosh.
I took some of the Nordstrom family up Mount Rainier many, many years ago, and to be implicated with the rest of these great people that are on the sidewalk was real flattering to me.
They feel pretty good. I mean,
Footprints that he left across the world were great, and to just leave his mark in Seattle, being that this is his hometown, I think he'd be very proud.
These are one of my oldest pair of Nordstrom shoes.
I'm glad to have the Santa Claus window here, too.
Welcome, and I'd like to say thank you for coming to the unveiling ceremony for the Walk of Fame.
Tonight, shoppers have a unique opportunity to revisit the past.
Windows to the Past really is a visual history of Nordstrom.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I think they just did the greatest job.
I contributed my wedding gown that I was married in 44 years ago.
These are my wedding shoes. In 1952, I had no idea they were going to look this good. It's very nostalgic, and it's been a lot of fun. They did a beautiful job.
A lot of this stuff is just amazing. It's timeless.
We got people who wore their things and loved their pieces and had a memory of their piece. Those are the people who came forward with items. And our customers are so dedicated to Nordstrom that they wanted their pieces to be in here.
So we are going to rock this place, you guys, and so much has gone into this. This is our moment to shine. We're going to make this the best store opening this company has ever seen.
And all I ask of those new people who never maybe had to work for Nordstrom, to not screw it up. It's fun to be number one. You are number one, and I thank you.
Well, today is your last chance to visit the old Nordstrom store in downtown Seattle.
Downtown Nordstrom store swung its doors shut for the last time.
Thank you for all the great memories. We can't wait to see you across the street. Thank you.
Could be the biggest moving night Seattle's ever seen.
Tonight is moving night for Nordstrom.
Well, it's moving night for Nordstrom.
The company is getting ready to move to its new flagship store across the
To
street.
make way for the new multi-million-dollar complex.
The Nordstrom shine is coming down.
Somehow or another, they're going to take all the merchandise in this store, move it across the street into the new Nordstrom.
This is not just a move. This is a well-orchestrated event. 1,000 employees are packing up each and every item.
Does everybody know their team? Make sure we do it right. Very, very careful. Energy, I'm ready to go. Ready to move the store.
They'll use 6,000 boxes,
900 rolling racks of hanging merchandise,
3,000 displays,
3,700 linear feet of shrink wrap, enough to span about 1.5 miles.
and at Nordstrom, it always comes back to the shoes.
125,000 pairs of shoes.
125,000 pairs of shoes.
125,000 pairs of shoes.
Into the old Frederick Nelson building.
It's fun. It's going really smooth.
feast away, shoppers. The new Nordstrom is about to open.
Now about, 2 hours away. The new Nordstrom flagship store is going to open its doors this morning.
Less than 2 hours before the grand opening of the new Nordstrom store.
On your mark, get set, shop. Today's the grand opening for Seattle's new flagship Nordstrom store.
All right, here's 10,000 Maniacs on 103.7 FM, The Mountain.
Look like we're on Nordstrom television. Good morning this morning. Hi, Seattle.
Well, Jeff, everybody's done a great job here. We're really excited about the doors opening in about an hour, and it should be pandemonium when that happens, I'm guessing.
It really will be. It's something to see. If you've never been involved in one, literally every aisle will be lined with employees greeting these people, clapping them in. The escalator atrium will be surrounded. I mean, it's going to be loud, and it's a pretty emotional experience.
Thanks, Jeff Greer, the store manager of the new flagship Nordstrom store. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here on 103.7 FM, The Mountain.
Nordstrom's. Love this store. Shoes. I want to see those shoes.
A warm welcome to the grand opening of the new downtown Nordstrom flagship store.
Thank you for coming out this morning. It's a little overwhelming to all of us. We've poured our heart and soul into building this store, and we're really proud of it. And you kind of wonder, are people going to show up? And you showed up, so thank you very much. Our employees are so excited. They're waiting for you inside. You can see them on a monitor. We're just really thrilled that you're all here.
Are you ready to help us count down? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've never seen so many people. You couldn't get to the escalators. You couldn't move anywhere. You just had to stand back out of the way.
Only in Seattle, only with Nordstrom, can you create an absolute madhouse with a store's grand opening.
I'm so excited. I was dizzy. My heart just beating so fast, and it's so exciting. It's beautiful.
It was worth it getting up at 6 o'clock this morning.
I've been shopping at Nordstrom's for 41 years. I had to be here.
Yeah, this is the happiest place on earth.
With Nordstrom bags just about everywhere you look.
And we can tell you that an estimated 10,000 people waited in line to go through the front doors when this place opened at 9:30, and all of them are right behind me, I think.
This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this.
Someone asked me to give them an estimate of the numbers. I said, start with 10,000 and go up from there.
Every time we open the store, it kind of gives you chills, but this is particularly special for us.
This one's in a class by itself.
The reception we've had so far has just been fabulous.
Never seen so many customers in my life. Bigger than a Kingdom game. Bigger than going to Sonic's Playhouse.
Who would have expected something like this? I mean, I'm proud of it.
I love this so much. This is
is our hometown. This is it. This is where we are.
It's nice. It's really nice.
Awesome.
I think the number one high was coming down to the store relatively early this morning and seeing all those people out on the sidewalk. And that, I'm sure that's never happened before.
We knew this was going to be a great store, but this just, I think, confirms it. The way that people have reacted to the store and to the getting Frederick and Nelson's on its feet and to what we're doing for downtown Seattle. It just really feels good.
The outpouring from the customers, the warm reception, it's just been unbelievable. So though people have been standing in line and waiting for hours before the doors would open, everyone's smiling and excited. And I think this community's proud of this store. And we're certainly proud to be here in Seattle.
This is not like a new store in a new city. This is a new store in a city we've been in since 1901. So it didn't seem like people would turn out like they did, but they must have a little special place in their heart for good old Nordies.
Not only do we have people that are as good as anywhere, but they love what they do, and they just keep putting out such great, beautiful end products that it just makes you kind of stand in awe.
It's Frederick and Nelson on the outside and Nordstrom on the inside.
You combine the history of this great building and modernize it and put great product in it, and it's the best of all worlds.
When we decided to redo this store, then everybody all of a sudden can think about coming to downtown Seattle, and it becomes a vital growing thing rather than sort of a holding. In life, you never really hold. You're either going ahead or you're going behind, and we're going ahead now, and it's really great to see that.
I think people are kind of surprised that it looks as good as it does, because frankly, this is was kind of a tired old building, and I don't think people expected it to look like this.
For both of us, this is the largest project we've ever done. The difficult part about this project is it's a renovation, so we worked within an existing structure. So every time we turned a corner, there was something there that we didn't anticipate. So that made it pretty challenging.
We took 30% of the floors out from Metro to the 6th floor. So there was a hole out here. 30% of these floors were all gone. We put structural steel back in and re-poured them. People wouldn't believe if they seen what we did on the demo end of this.
That was just 14 months ago.
Yeah.
So that's all transpired. In 14 months, this is all transpired.
All the people here, the employees that worked so hard to put this day together, I think it's a tribute to them, and I think it's a tribute to all of our predecessors, the thousands of employees that have been part of the Nordstrom team since 1901 to help us create a reputation to be here today.
It's a combination of the old institution, the historic store that it is, and modern, up-to-date retailing that's as good as it gets right now.
It's pretty gratifying after all this work and all the people that work here to have all these people show up and, genuinely be really happy about what's happening here in Seattle. So I'm really just happy for everyone working here.
Well, I hope 25 years from now that we can somehow look back at this and remember again the enthusiasm and the esprit de corps that was taking place, and try not to forget that every day. If we can keep what's going on here today, 25 years from now, 50 or 100, then we're going to be very successful.